God bless you. I want to tell you to I want to ask you rather to turn to the book of Romans in the 12th chapter, in the 17th to the 21st verse. It says, recompense to no man evil for evil. Provide things honest in the sight of all men, if it be possible. As much as lieth in you, live peaceably with all men. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, vengeance is mine. I will repay, saith the Lord. Therefore, if thine enemy hunger, feed him. If he thirst, give him drink. For in so doing, thou shalt heap coals of fire on his head. Be not overcome of evil, but overcome evil with good. Obey God no matter what. When the Lord was ministering on the earth, he had enemies. And no matter where Paul and the other apostles traveled, there were enemies who opposed their work. Jesus warned his disciples that their worst enemies might be those of their own household. Unfortunately, some believers have enemies because they lack love and patience, and not because they are faithful in their witness. There is a difference between sharing in the offense of the cross and being an offensive Christian. As Christians, we must not play God or try to avenge ourselves. Returning evil for evil or good for good is the way most people live. But as Christians, we must live on a higher level and return good for evil. Of course, this requires love, and because of our first inclination to fight back, it requires faith, believing that God can work and accomplish his will in our life. As believers, we must know how to obey God, no matter what. There was a friend of mine once that heard a preacher criticize over the radio and say things that were not only unkind, but also untrue. And my friend became so angry and was wanting to fight back and retaliate when a godly preacher said, don't do it, because if you defend yourself, then the Lord cannot defend you. Leave it into God's hands. If we learn how to take wise counsel as that one did, we will be vindicated by God. He says, vengeance is mine, I will repay. Never stand in the way of God. God can do his job, and he can do it without any assistance. He is the God of all flesh, and there's nothing too hard for him. Stand still, that brother that's watching, that sister that's watching, and see the salvation of the Lord. He will fight for you. Hold your peace. Have the right relationship and obey God no matter what. It might have been difficult. It might have been something that has caused you to become discouraged, but lift up your head and be encouraged and know that God is going to stand up for you, and you are going to be victorious in him. On today, God bless you.